Hey Jonesy Babes and Anonymous Jonesy Babes, welcome back to my channel. So I have a few updates about Andy Byron and his mistress Kristin Cabot. Okay, so Chris Martin from Coldplay warned the crowd that they could appear on the Jumbotron. So let's get into it. Coldplay's Chris Martin had warned fans they could have their faces plastered on the Jumbotron just moments before an embarrassed CEO, Andy Byron, was busted embracing his head of HR, Kristin Cabot, in front of tens of thousands of people. Now, what we like to do is say hello to some of you, the front man told the audience. The way we're going to do that is using our cameras. You can look at the screens and we can see who's out there and say hello. Let's go looking, please. So they went looking, they found someone, okay? And then bam. Now, you heard this man say, what they like to do is use their cameras to go looking, and that their faces might be plastered on the Jumbotron. So that should have gave them enough time to stop embracing each other if they didn't want to get caught. But see, they didn't think they was going to get caught because they was high up and in the back, and they didn't think they was going to get caught. But I think it was meant for them to get caught. The camera then zeroed in on a fan celebrating his birthday at the Boston concert on Wednesday night. Byron and Cabot were up next. The wide-eyed pair flashed up on the Jumbotron roughly 40 seconds after the Fix You crooner first gave out the warning. Either they're having an affair or they're just very shy, Chris Martin could be heard saying as the audience laughed. After realizing they were on screen, Cabot was spotted covering her face and turning her back to the camera as Byron ducked down out of view. Too late, you're already busted. I hope we didn't do something bad, Chris Martin said as the pair scrambled to hide. Neither Byron nor Cabot, who both have families of their own, have commented publicly. They were outed by internet sleuths after a clip of the moment spread like wildfire on social media on Thursday. I had no idea who this couple was, just thought I caught an interesting reaction to the kiss cam and decided to post it, Grace Springer, who filmed the original viral video, told the news outlet in the wake of the fallout. A part of me feels bad for turning these people's lives upside down, but play stupid games and you win stupid prizes. I know that's right, Grace. Listen, don't feel bad because you caught him doing something bad, all right? You didn't know that at the time, but now that you know, don't feel bad. He was out here living like he was single. He had a wife and family at home. I think it was meant for him to get caught, and that's what happened. That's what happened. It was meant for him to get caught. So, Grace's video was the one that went viral because she posted it online. I would like to say thank you, Grace Springer, for that. Thumbs up. And like she said, play stupid games and you win stupid prizes. Like I said, I know that's right. Okay, so now let's get into the heavy stuff. CEO Andy Byron is negotiating an exit package as he and his alleged head of HR mistress have been placed on leave after they were spotted embracing each other on a Coldplay concert kiss cam Wednesday night, according to reports. The tech company announced Friday that it had launched an investigation but sources said that Byron and Chief People Officer Kristin Cabot were immediately placed on leave after the embarrassing viral moment exposed the alleged affair. The firm's slow response following the caught on camera embracing stemmed from the alleged two-timing executive stalling his resignation and wrangling over his payout, according to the report. The nearly 2-day silence resulted in parody accounts, fake statements, and viral memes as the wild moment exploded on social media, while former employees piled on describing Byron as a toxic boss. Employees at Astronomer's Manhattan office told the Post they were directed to keep quiet about the scandal. "Nope, we're not allowed to talk about it," one worker said. The couple buzzworthy blunder unfolded Wednesday night when they scrambled to hide their faces after the Jumbotron suddenly panned to them during the concert at Gillette Stadium outside of Boston. Neither Byron nor Cabot, who both have families of their own, have spoken out yet about the scandal. The company addressed the matter Friday afternoon, suggesting the intimate relationship was unknown to the firm's board. Astronomers are committed to the values and culture that have guided us since our founding. Our leaders are expected to set the standard in both conduct and accountability, the statement said. The board of directors has initiated a formal investigation into this matter and will have additional details to share very shortly. Okay, so I guess that's it. I'm not going to read the statement. I'll just put the statement at the end of the video and you guys can pause it and read it for yourself. But that was a fake statement. Andy and Kristin did not put out any statement. They haven't been talking to anybody. They're in trouble. You know, they are on leave while the company investigate. As far as Byron, he is trying to put in a exit package. You know, why mess up your job and everything that you work so hard for? You know what I'm saying? It's one thing if they were both single. Now, like I said, I don't know if Kristin has a man because no one has found out about that yet. If she has a man or if she's married, I guess she is single. So we're going to say she's single, right? Now, we do know she has a child. But Andy is not single. He's married. He has a family. So you mean to tell me you're going to ruin your family, even though he didn't know he was doing that. But still, you was out doing wrong. So you ruined your family. And now you're going to be out of a job. Now, I don't know how much money he got in the bank. But honey, after ex-wifey get a hold of that. All right? Listen, somebody cue Blue Cantrell. Hit him up style. Because that's exactly what she's going to do. Okay? And I don't feel bad for him. I don't feel bad for Kristin. But see, how can I say this? She's single. So her life is not going to be as bad as his. She might be able to get another job somewhere. And if they decide to keep one of them, they're going to keep her and not him. So I hope whatever money he made, he can live off of it for a while or until he finds another job. This is insane. And Chris Martin made the announcement that you could be on the Jumbotron. But I guess they was like, oh, what are the chances? What are the chances? Well, now you see what the chances are. But anyway, that's the update about this. Now, as far as Grace Springer, She is the girl that filmed the whole thing and put it on social media. You know, and like she said, at first she felt bad for them, but then she said, honey, you play stupid games, you're going to win stupid prizes. And I agree. I agree. So that's all I have about this scandal. If I find out anything else, because I'm going to keep a close eye on this story, I'll let you guys know. Until then, I'll talk to you later.